Resident Evil 4 has a remake coming out soon. See you then. Oh, you still here? Well, why did we want an RE4 remake? Well, speaking as an RE fan, there's one thing you should know. We did not want an RE4 remake. I know we've done a pretty good job of keeping our opinion off the internet. What we actually wanted was a remake of Resident Evil Gaiden, a game for the Game Boy with modern graphics. Something like Legend of Zelda's Link's Awakening. It starred Barry and Leon. It also took place on a boat, and Leon turned into a zombie. Yes, this game takes place before RE4, so it should have been remade first to get the 100% canon story. He got cured off screen, and then we got Resident Evil 4. Maybe there should be a Gaiden 2 to explain that. Ahem. Resident Evil CVX also took place between 3 and 4. Where's the remake for that, Capcom? But yeah, I can't wait for Resident Evil 4 remake. It's my favorite Resident Evil. It still holds up surprisingly well. So, after we beat Umbrella off screen, the main threat in the previous titles, we find ourselves taking a vacation in a lonely and rural part of Europe, where crows take all the money and grenades they can from poor farmers. Yoink! We barge into a man's house without knocking, cause we're on a mission to find the president's daughter, and manners wasn't on the menu.
Excuse me, sir?
Next, we have the entire village wanting our head chopped off. Well, that escalated quickly.
Shit, son of a...
But Bingo S. Kennedy is unfazed because he is the most overpowered person on Earth. And once you realize that too, you'll be having a blast too. It is amazing how so many challenges have spawned from this game due to the nature of people wanting to test their skills even further. The no merchant run, where people refuse to buy any items from this game's one-stop shop, only using the equipment found along the road. The pistol only run, where players only use the original starting pistol and knife to traverse the hordes of enemies who grow in difficulty as the game goes on. For the developer intended you to have a large and intimidating amount of firepower at this point in the game, due to there being so many items you can buy and find along the way. Then, there's the knife-only run, where you only use the starting knife to beat the game, until you reach a boss, or two, that requires a gun, cause you can't reach them otherwise. A zero death, zero save run, where the players do just that. A no damage run, a milk run, an egg only run. Just kidding. These are all self-imposed restrictions and don't have concrete rules that are set in stone. So many players do variations of these challenges. You may be asking, why would anyone set those challenges for themselves? And it's because many people want to spend more time in this world, where you can roundhouse kick, suplex, knife, light up, headshot, throw an egg at buildings and your enemies, fish, run away from boulders, and giant mechs. and save the day
Leon!
Ashley!
by jet skiing into the sunset. There are just so many possible ways you can undertake the task of saving the world. And the president's daughter.
I don't know about you, but I think it's time we go home.
That this sense of freedom is what keeps players coming back for more. On your first playthrough, you might be struggling a bit with the controls because you can't move while aiming, or you can't teabag, or because Leon can't stop shaking while aiming at a barely moving target. A problem that was ironically fixed in the Wii version due to motion controls and nowhere else. Oh yeah, you can tell this game is popular when it has come out in every system ever. Nintendo, PlayStation, Nintendo, phone app, Xbox, PlayStation, not Nintendo, PC, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, Matrix, Oculus, and it's about to release for PlayStation, Xbox, and PC again. So hype! My first Resident Evil was Resident Evil 4, and what a way to start! The level of self-expression is unmatched, even in later games. So where did I first start playing this game? On a friend's phone app? In school? Obviously? It wasn't much, but it was good enough to get me interested. I ended up buying it for the PS2. A cousin had given to me and my family because PS3 was expensive. Luckily, games were really cheap because everyone was buying for PS3. Everything from the intro to the finale had me hooked. It inspired me to go back to the other Resident Evils. When years later, I got a PSP as a gift. On the PSN store, both classic Resident Evil 2 and 3 took a second to get used to, but ended up being just as replayed as RE4. I had grown to like Leon so much that I wanted to learn more about his past and appreciate all the references even more. Some things still aren't explained in those games. Not only does this game have an amazing combat system that can be even further enhanced in the remake, the enemy design is so inspired and filled with variety. You have the regular grunt enemies who can throw their weapon, grab you, or hit you with whatever weapon they're carrying. As you progress from the village
Bingo?
to the castle
Your right hand comes off?
to the island, they grow in strength. Then there's the mini-boss enemies for each area. Everyone remembers the chainsaw enemy, Mr. Salvador, in the village for obvious reasons. Then there's the Garridor for the castle, a Wolverine-inspired enemy whose only weak spot can be found behind their backs. The island has too many boss enemies. The Gatling gunman, who isn't afraid to use it, and the regenerators. Who seem to be scary at first, but aren't as much when you get the scope that allows you to hit its weak points. Also, they sound like pugs, so how can they be scary? Then, there's the bosses, El Gigante. Big fish. Big cheese.
Hasta luego.
Verdugo. This thing.
Monsters. Guess after this, there'll be one less to worry about.
Someone you never met before, but the game pretends you do.
Where's Ashley?
I died in a crash 2 years ago. Is that what they told you?
You've lost it completely.
You catch on quick. Like you, I'm American. Witness the power! Prepare for your death, Leon.
It.
Something's not right. Ashley, you stay here.
And the head of the cult, who made all this possible by kidnapping the president's daughter, Sattler.
Better try a new trick, cause that one's getting old. You okay?
I've been better.
What's so funny?
Oh, I think you know. The American prevailing is a cliché that only happens in your Hollywood movies. Oh, Mr. Kennedy, you entertain me. To show my appreciation, I will help you awaken from your world of clichés.
They all give unique challenges and only add to how memorable this game truly is. So if you haven't played it yet, give it a try. The scariest thing nowadays about this game is getting used to the controls.
Don't worry. I'll take good care of it.
Data!
Gotta go. If I were you, I'd get off this island too.
She really pushed it.
Here, catch. Better get a move on. See you around.
Very cute.
Leon!
Ashley!
Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share. I also stream on Twitch if you'd like to check that out. Thank you.